Anyway, hi, I am live. That's my other channel, I'm not on there. Let's put that away. Welcome to my channel. I thought I'd pop on because I want to make a couple of Easter cards and I wanted to keep it simple, and she says with all my stamp sets out. I've got an idea in my head, so we're just going to see what we can work with. Okay, that's too close. I'll just bring you down a bit. Okay, right. So I've got out the stamp sets Hope and Prayer, Lasting Joy, Petal Park, Birch and Rejoice in Him. I'm hoping to use the He Is Risen from this set, the Birch maybe as a background, these ones for the florals, the leaf is also from there, and then the cross from there. That's the idea, and I'm hoping to do two cards for Easter, and I'm just going to grab out, hold on a second, some card. I'm trying to find my white card now. I'm going to have to duck under the table. I'm so organised. Oh, what about vanilla for a change? Okay, that's thick. Oh dear. Yeah, not very organised, am I? Right, anyway. Let's just use thick vanilla. Because that's what I can grab my hand to. So, welcome, nice to see you if you're joining me. So, my usual size, 3 7/8 in inches. That's 9.8 centimetres by 5 5/8, which is 14.123 thereabouts. So 5 5/8. It's just like a nice size so that after you've created your card, there's enough gap around the edge to mount it on a piece of coloured card, basically. Sorry, yeah, I've been. I don't do lives as regularly, so when I do come to do them, just see if I can zoom you in a little bit. It's very sensitive. Too close. When I do come to do lives, it's to do with the orientation of the phone. They've changed the way phones do it. So, hi Shaz, hi Naveen, hi Vicky, I'm glad you found me. Hi Judy. I'm going to start with the birch because I want to. Oh no, I'm not. Tell a lie. So I have this idea of doing some stamping, and then I want to do some foliage and some flowers around the outside. Not thought about colours, not giving it a serious thought, although, do you know who's shouting at me right now? Blackberry Bliss is calling me. Don't know why, and so is Crushed Curry. They're on my shelf and they're calling me, so I'm going to use them. And just to kind of mix it up a bit, I might just do some some nice rich colours, maybe would it work with a pop of lime? Or is that, might be a little bit extravagant? So let's just change it up with old olive. Okay, that's quite different, isn't it? And we'll do why not? Let's do a wild wheat. Interesting colours, Esther. Okay. Is Ruth here? Hi, Ruth. I love using the vanilla as a change. Do you know what? It's because I can't find my white right now. So, this one is calling me. I got to just give me a little think. I might just do all that in the Blackberry Bliss. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how this goes. Right. Hi Jackie, lovely to see you. Thanks for popping on, folks. So, I don't know if I've used this cross before. This is from Hope and Prayer, this one here. And we're going to go in the middle-ish, middle, upper. Nice and clear. And we're going for He is Risen underneath. Nice. So far, so good. And I dreamt last night about how I would need the Darling Duckling and Timid Tiger, as you've got the other two new colours. I have plans to buy them. Oh, that's so funny. Vicky's dreaming about Stampin' Up. And then I'm planning on post-it notes and masking. But I'm going to cut these down because I don't want them so humongous. So I'm going to cut it about that much. So let's do 6 centimetres, which is just over 2 and something or other. 2 3/8, if you really want to know. And then my thumbnail has chosen that there, which is, if you really want to know, 8.3 centimetres or 3 1/4 inches. It's not a big science, it's just kind of figuring out how you're going to cover the area. So post-it notes are great for this technique called masking. And the other great thing is if you get the cheap post-it notes, you can actually see through them. Like so. So I'm just trying to line that up. Now, you've got the grid paper underneath, Esther, you can use it. So the grid paper is great for lining things up straight. I'm not going to be overly, I do tend to eyeball. But you've got to bear with while I'm eyeballing because you've got to be more accurate when you're eyeballing. Okay, let's move on. Where's my birch? Hi Mary, lovely to see you. Hi Rosie. It's true, you know what I mean by that, didn't you? So I'm going to just lightly tap on Wild Wheat, but this is quite a strong colour. So I'm just going to slap it down there for a second and then slap it down there for a second because I don't want it to be kind of overtaking the whole thing. Okay. And then I'm also going to find an appropriate, let's use this kind of, oh, that was a strong dip, wasn't it? Okay, let's just use that to, it's a bit dry, my brushes are a bit dry. I'm just going to outline the mask. Okay. Oh, you love my nails, Shaz. They're all chippy. Yeah, thanks, but don't look too close. And then I'd really like to use this. So we've used those colours, maybe some greenery. So sometimes I do Easter cards, sometimes I don't. Depends how organised I am. I've kind of fancied it. So I've been given Easter cards over the years, and I've actually kept them, and I bought them. I'm bringing them out every year now because it's quite nice to have them on display. So I decided I should maybe send some Easter cards as well. I like this little leaf here. I want him to feature. And I like the idea of these little flowers. Now, I'm not sure I've got Starry Sky out, but I'm not sure because I've got Blackberry Bliss underneath, haven't I? Whether maybe to stick to a different colour palette. I'll just have a little sneak peek underneath. Maybe I should use this big flower and use that for the little flowers. Okay, so let's get some blocks. Sorry if I'm ignoring comments. Can you tell I'm concentrating? Oh, hi Jenny. Nice to see you. Okay, where was I? I'm going to use, so because I've got Blackberry Bliss under there, I'm going to incorporate it again. Up here. Going to use it around where we've done the big palm leaves. And then it's going to need a flower centre, methinks. This is cute, really cute. Look how diddy that is. So we could use a bit of crushed. Why am I standing up when I could be sitting down? Sometimes you get a better view when you stand up. So you might not actually see much of this when the mask comes off, but that's okay. And that won't need any because you can't see those flowers. And then let's grab another block. Put some blue flowers in the mix. Got the Starry Sky. How is everybody today? Sorry, I've jumped on, jabbering away. I'm happy because I've got washing out. Always happy when the washing's out. And then we'll come in with this little baby here. Oh, I've just spotted another really cute stamp. How cute is that? Why have I not seen these before? That's in Lasting Joy. That is super cute. You can stay there and I'll come back to you in a minute. So we're coming in with Pretty Peacock and we're just going to extend some of these. Oh, that's nice. Extend some of the arrangements. Oh, it's been a while since I've stamped like this. It's quite nice to just be a bit more free form. Because I tend to design cards for classes. So it's quite nice just to get back to some stamping. Okay. We might go back to Wild Wheat for that little baby, or yes, we are. We're going to go back to Wild Wheat. The decision has been made. Sometimes just don't overthink it. Just, you know, use your colour palette that you've got. So have I missed any comments? Check out these amazing products at Esther's Sister's Ruth online store. Oh, I love that, Vicky. Hi, Jude. You're loving the sunshine. Rosie says, I love how you just dropped that big stamp on there without using the block. It looks great like that. It never occurred to me to do that before. Duh, she says. Wow, I learned from the best. And that happens to be Ruth. Yeah, why not? Go for it. Now these are cute little, oh, these are just so cute. You wouldn't think that such little stamps like this matter. Let me try and bring you down a bit. But they make all the difference to the detail. And like, to the naked eye you wouldn't know, but to us creatives it just helps draw your eyes into places, and if you study a card you might notice them. So that's cute, like that. This grid paper is a bit busy for my liking. I might just turn the page. Where was I? And then I'd really like to do something with these new light mossy meadow. Let's try that. Is this old one a bit scabby? No, that's okay. I don't know if I want to go that dark. Let's find, yeah, light old olive. Let's just see what the other side is like. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we're just going to come in. These leaves are getting a bit lost. So I just want to bring them back to life again with a bit of colour where you can see the leaves. And I'm not doing careful colouring. This is just because they're nice sketchy plants. You can have nice sketchy colouring. Sometimes it calls for sketchy colouring. Okay, here goes. Let's do the great reveal. Ooh. Okay, I feel like it needs something inside. So I'm going to get my birch stamp again. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a, oh, feeling a bit brave. Nice, okay, it just needed that. It was a bit too clean. So because it's got a little bit of ink there. Oh, nice. Cool, I like that, okay. And then I'm thinking some blackberry bliss. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Do. Now, it must be out doing a job elsewhere. Let me see if I can find it. I can't put my hand to it this second, so let's see if we've got any alternatives. Now, did we use Starry Sky? Yes, we did. Okay. We are going with Starry Sky. I'll lift you up a little bit. Oh, you're at a bit of a wrong angle, but never mind. Hi, Kenzie. Just making sure I've not... I love a little itty bitty stamp, right? It's my favourite. Jackie said she had a parcel from Mr. Brown. Unfortunately, it didn't have your stuff in it. Looks like it's stuff for a demos class. Oh no, it wasn't your parcel. 11 sets of the same stamp set in it. Oh, how gutting when you're looking forward to getting a parcel and it's not quite right. I'm going to cover it up again because we're just going to have the dottage on the outside. And this is a nice juicy pin. So I'll get lots of dots on there. Nice. And then now I'm thinking, let's go back with that crusty brush. Do you know what? Wild Wheat was one of those colours that I was like, who's going to use that colour? It's disgusting. Do you know what? It's one of the most used colours in my collection. Funnily enough. Okay, and then I'm eyeing up a pretty peacock to show this off. Love that contrast. Oh, you waited 10 days for your parcel. I don't know where it's been other than all over Germany. Don't. How frustrating. Right, shall we do a t'other? It might be slightly different. It's probably likely to be the same, but while we're here and all that, we could do it slightly differently. But then it involved me having to clean all the stamps. Let's just stick to the same. We'll stick to the same thing. And I'll show you that actually just by using the same stamps, how differently things can come out, because that can happen. Kenzie approves of the pretty peacock. Ah, great to hear your daughter's doing well. The In Colours haven't sold out yet in South Pacific. Who's Mr. Brown? It's a code for the UPS parcels. That's who Mr. Brown is. So if you order Stampin' Up, usually come in a big brown box or BBB. So yeah, you get very excited for a big brown box. Yeah, once you know, you know. Standing up again for this one so I can see what I'm doing. Somewhere I put my post-it note. So have you all been crafting? Have you got some... Does anybody make Easter cards? I know we have this discussion most years, but... Excuse me. And then I'll tell you what I am going to do. Is just see if I can do that. There you go, perfect. So I haven't re-inked it at all, I've just reused whatever ink was left on the stamp. And then we're going to go in again. You've been making the cross cards for Easter. Oh, lovely. Oh, is that kind of 3D cross? I've seen those, yeah. And I said to Ruth, oh, can you remake that, but in like UK terms? I think she's done it, hasn't she? Just haven't managed to watch her video yet. Okay, same again. And then I think we started with this, didn't we? So when you're making multiple cards, you can do it as a one-sheet wonder, meaning you can stick all your layers down onto one sheet and cut it up. That's a nice quick way of doing it if you want to do it like that. Or you could do it next to each other. You don't have to do what I'm doing by doing individual ones. It's an easy way if you're doing multiple cards. Oh, Vicky's doing Easter cards tonight with her Connect group. Esther, honey, there's no point in me making Easter cards since I never send any out. Well, that makes sense. Total sense, Kenzie. Yeah, they're not like a most recognised thing, are they, Easter cards? But they're, like I said, I've now gone and put out the ones that I've been given over the years, and it's really lovely to look at them and to have them there. So I'm laughing because of the way you were talking, and I don't even know what you sound like, but I could imagine you talking. Yes, her version of the 3D cross card, which I wanted her to do in UK measurements and I haven't even gone and checked it out. So one must do that. One has been rather lazy and not bothered looking yet. So one must go over and check out one's channel. So I'm sure you all know Ruth already, but just in case you don't, Ruth is an active Stampin' Up demonstrator. So I'm using Stampin' Up products. But some of these are what's called retired, so they're no longer available from the main catalogue. But sometimes you can search for them and find them on Facebook pages or that type of thing. I'm trying to think what I did next. I think it was the blue flowers. So yeah, if you're interested in any products, then you can have a chat to Ruth about it. If you're in Australia, we've got the lovely Vicky. Or if you want somebody in London, we've got Levine on. Did the little do. I know what I've forgotten to do. I've forgotten to do the little... Oop. I smudge. Oop. Never mind, we're going to go with it. Totally smudging, but once you've done it, you just got to carry on. It could just bring a nice effect to the card anyway. Just go with. Just go with. Don't think the world's come to an end just because you've got a smudge, all right? Just letting you know. Because it's not the end of the world. Not yet. Yeah, this is very different from my other one, but that's okay. So we like it. And then a bit of green. It makes such a difference colouring in the... Is this the green? No. It was light old olive. So these come in a light and a dark, the alcohol pens. If you've heard of Copic markers, they're a little bit like that. But they come in the matching Stampin' Up colours. So I'm going to leave Matt to sort out any Easter eggs. And I'll sort out the Easter cards. I think that's a good deal, don't you? I'm wondering if I need a little bit of greenery over here. I'll leave it for now. And then we'll go with the zhuzh around the edge. I love doing the using these blending brushes because they just add a nice depth to the card. I'm just going to have a little sneak peek to see what that's like. And we'll go for some splatterage. I tend to like using the long blocks. Sorry, I've not even checked comments. Sorry, because they disappear and then I forget to check them. Ah, Kenzie says she's got a deeper voice, Scottish Canadian. Chuckle while talking sometimes and get a bit passionate and loud. That's funny. Right, smack the baby's bottom. There we go, wakey wakey. Don't do that anymore, do they, to newborns? Just put a little bit on top. Little bit on top as well. Okay, fabulous. Right, let's keep this desk tidy. Put all my stamps together so they can have a little wash up afterwards. I think I used all the colours I said I was going to. We'll get these stuck down, so it's slightly different, similar but different. We will cut ourselves some card, and then I also need some card for inside. So scoring at 10.5 centimetres and cutting at 14.85, which is a really obscure measurement. Oh no, cutting girl, not scored it again. No, what's wrong with this? That's not A4, what's going on? What happened there? What on earth happened there? I thought that when I was cutting it, I was like, this doesn't look right. Let's try that again, shall we? Scoring at 10.5. Oh dear, so lovely seeing you crafting tonight. I was asked today to do a session with the kids tomorrow in holiday group. Oh, well done, Levine. And how you got on with that? Have you got something ready for that? Kenzie says, lol, I imagine, Jackie, I was lost in the logistics of that for a while. I'm not sure what you were referring to then. Oh, there we go. Jackie says she's been crafting for a Trefoil Guides AGM at the end of the month. Got 100 ladies coming to make 3 cards each. Rather you than me. Wowzers trousers. So have you managed to come up with the design, Jackie? Sorry I missed your comment. That sounds very intriguing. I might as well use this card. What am I doing? 3 7/8. For some inserts. 5 5/8. I think that's half the battle, is just knowing who your audience is and how much to prepare and how simple or not simple to keep it. Well, I think you can't go wrong with too simple, but it's knowing the ability of the group that you're going to be with, isn't it? So I'm going to use the end of the stamp again just to do a bit of smooching in the corner, like so. I'm going to flip that over because it's got a bit of ink on it. Nice, nice. And then going to get our leaf. Across. While we're there, we've got a couple of posh Stampin' Up envelopes still. Delinda, how are you? All right, let me catch up on 3 cards each is probably the ideal number. Yes, Esther, 1 each female, male, and a suitable for anything card, but also easy as I don't know how crafty they are. Yeah, good. Keep it nice and simple. So Lavine has cut basic card. Now needs to look at her 300 plus stamp sets and pick a few to take. Vicky's doing 1 card with 5 ladies in the Connect group tonight. Oh, right. Where were we? So I'm going to emulate. Is that, oh, that's a good word, isn't it? Emulate. Oh, we are going up market tonight. Let's just get a little squishy squash here. Nice, just perfect. And a little squishy squash here. Nice, perfect. Have you guys seen the Meghan Markle? No, she's not called Meghan Markle. What's she called? Duchess of Sussex or something? Have you seen her programme? I was like, I watched it going, yeah, whatever. And then I really got into it and watched all of it. I quite enjoyed it. Oh dear. Right, let's do that again. Do that again. Just making you guys stick around a bit longer. Eking it out a little bit, you know. Stick them there. Stick them there. And we're going to go for so sorry if you are on my broadcast group on WhatsApp and got thoroughly confused by my messages. It's having little issues with the getting on live. I think, like I said, the phones have changed the way they do the orientation and it didn't like it. And, oh, I don't know. Don't know what I was doing. And then I think I fancy a bit of this as well. Might as well while we're here, you know. I made 1 card once a week for craft roulette. It is the only thing that keeps me crafting, says Kenzie. Craft roulette, that sounds fun. Oh, nice to see you on here, Delinda, and everybody else. Appreciate you joining me. I really love that stamped corner. Why, thank you. Just add something. As you got your stamps out, you kind of might as well do it, you know, in my view. And then I fancy doing, oh, that's got a little bit crushed. Never mind, we'll just cover it over. I used to have a thing about naked envelopes and actually like refuse to send cards with a naked envelope. Used to always make sure, especially back in the day when letter writing was a thing and pen pals and that type of thing. Used to always make sure they were decorated. But now I've become a little bit lazy in that department, and I must admit letters do get sent out without. Oh, I've forgotten to do this on the other one, didn't I? See? Told you, didn't I? It's the little details that count. And I can tell that they're missing. So let's add them on. These are just the cutest little leaves alive. Oh, it's nice that you guys are chatting in the chat. Chat in the chat, that's what it's there for. That's better, right, I'm happy. Okay, and we're just going to do a little... Oh, look at that. How cute. Big flowers with little leaves. And... where are you? See, I've decided if you keep things roughly in a pile on your desk, it helps you find them more easily. Okay, that will do donkey for that. I do feel that these lot could do with like a little bit of yellow. So let's do that. Just a touch. And then we've got to do the little spriglets, the little leaves. Let's just add them, throw them in there. Just a little something. There we go. That'll do. Walk away, Esther, walk away. Right, that's done for the inside. That's done for the outside. It's time to glue. And let me just get my bone folder to just crease this. Pretty peacock is just lovely, isn't it? Hi Heather, nice to see you. We're nearly at the end, Heather. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, so I do post weekly on my other channel. I come on here every so often, but I'm busy over on my other channel, which is about cash stuffing and budgeting. If you're interested. I've been busy crocheting. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. That was a bigger yawn than I thought it was going to be. So if you want to catch up, if you're on Instagram, go to Esther's Makes. Let's see if I can type that in. Can I type it in? Live chat. All messages are visible. No. Oh, do you know it could do that? That's useful. What does this button do? Oh, I better stop pressing buttons. Yeah, so my crochet makes are on there on Instagram if you want to follow me over there. Thanks, Heather. Heather says beautiful cards. So now the messages aren't disappearing. I can actually see them on screen, which is handy. Didn't know it could do that. Sorry if I'm a bit joggy. I have had to move my camera stand and it's not ideal attached to my bookshelf, which is that on my table. So every time I move, the shelf moves. And I know it's a bit more joggy, but I haven't got anywhere else to put it. So it's just going to have to do, I'm afraid. Right. We're not done, folks. We're not done quite yet. Okay, let's just give you a bit of a fresh scene. It's better. Okay. It's just fine. It's just fine, Esther, she says. Thank you. Okay, we're going to get some. I'm tempted to come in with the gold butterflies. I think they would be perfect. I'm just going to check out the range, just in case there's something else I might want to sprinkle into the mix. I'm not yawning. Sorry. Is that white or is that vanilla? It's white, isn't it? I don't think you could tell their hearts if I put that on there. Just having a little rifle through. Tell you what I do have is some bees, but I don't think it's quite appropriate for some reason. Don't know. Let's go for the trusty butterflies. I've ordered another pack of these because these are just brilliant. Let's just see where these are going to go. I'm not going to push them down just yet in case I change my mind. But I think I'm actually happy. Oh no, Jackie's yawning for me. Her bed is shouting. All right, I better hurry up then. What's the time? 10 past 10 here in the UK. Right, I'm sticking, Jackie. I'm nearly done. Stay with me, Jackie. There. Okay. I think I'm going to call that a day or a night or an afternoon, whatever the time is, wherever you are. Just tidy up a little bit. Keep tidy. There we go. Lovely jubblies. So, thank you, Heather. They're all like chipping away. So we've got the Easter cards, the matching envelopes. How lovely. I like the matching envelopes. They just show that you've put a bit of effort in, doesn't it? Ah, fabulous. Let's turn you around if I can. Find my face. Hi, kids. Nice to see you. Please show Esther some love by liking, sharing the video to your crafty friends and wannabe crafty friends. Love that, Vicky. Thank you. Great to see you. I'm going to yawn again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had a good night's sleep as well. Oh, so like I said, I come on impromptu. It's now the we're on Easter half terms, Easter holidays. So 2 weeks off school. Oh, thank you. Oh, very kind. I'm just replying to Kenzie, who says, "You look lovely, Esther, so healthy." Oh, it's my new cream from Levine. If you're interested in any beauty products and creams, get in touch with Levine because she's a consultant for a company called Oriflame. And I started using the little regime that she's recommended. And I took photos of my skin doing this with some samples, and I could actually see the difference after 2 weeks. So just get in touch with Levine if you want a catalogue or want to know more. Oh, you are welcome, Shaz. It's so lovely to see you. So Shaz says, thank you so much for showing your time. You're welcome. It's easier when I've got a bit of time and a bit of evening, or when I know I've got to make a card, I can get on here and come on and share it with you. I was making a card earlier, and I'm thankful that I didn't come on and do it, because I got a little bit stuck with finishing the card off. I was like, if I was doing this live, it would have taken me forever. So you are welcome, Naveen. Thank you. Any questions? Anything else before I go? Sometimes it's nice to have a chit chat. Look at that. 13 people on and 13 thumbs up. Love you guys. Thank you for that. So I paid out to have my my colours done. I'm still waiting for the results. But you know, when you can get your colours done to see what suits your skin tone. And so I've gone for the package for colours and style shape as well. So you've got to send photos of yourself in like leggings and a vest top, and then in natural light, and photos of your face as well, so that they can see your hair colour and skin colour. So that should be back soon. Quite excited to get that. I got this top from the charity shop recently. I went out with a friend and I spotted this. I thought, oh, I like this nice bright turquoise. It's like tempting turquoise colour, like really bright turquoise. So I kind of think I know what colours suit me. It's just nice to know for definite, like, what are my actual colours. Can't wait to get the results. You are awesome. No wonder you have 100 likes, 100% likes. Thank you, Kenzie. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you if you're watching this on replay. It's always nice to catch up with you guys. And it's like coming back to family when I come back on my channel. So I really appreciate it. Oh, Judy's a winter. So I think they do split it in seasons. And I get a little bit confused what's what, because they talk about cool and warm and then the different seasons. So I don't know what's what. But yeah. So I'll be interested to know. Can't wait. Okay, you want to go? Oh, right. Do you want a little recap of colours? If that helps. So we'll do I'll just sort them out like Ruth does, shall I? Into a bit more of a particular order. So tonight on the channel we used Stampin' Up colours. We used a Blackberry Bliss, Crushed Curry, Pretty Peacock, Old Olive, Wild Wheat and Starry Sky. I've got not quite a crafter lunch. I don't have crafter lunches anymore because I'm so neat and tidy. Oh dear. Right. Fabulous. I'm going to love you and leave you and leave you and love you. And, oh, question. Was that, oh, you've got a question? Ah, Vicky's a spring cool. Ah, interesting. What is the best real red? Real red? I always think it depends what you're using it for. I feel like you're a bit far up. Jackie's an autumn, but work and girl guiding and boys in blue, not an autumnal colour. Ah. So I'd like to know what the different seasons are. That'd be interesting. A real red. So yeah, it depends. It depends what your project you're working on, depending on what red I would use. So real red tends to be a warmer tone. So I quite like that for Christmas. For a change, I tend to use Poppy Parade. And if I really want to go a deeper Christmas, it would be Cherry Cobbler. I rarely use Sweet Sorbet, actually. Tends to be real red, if that's what you mean, if you're talking Stampin' Up colours. Yes. So if that's everything, girls, I'm going to go and clean my stamps and put them away. Ah, Watermelon Wonder. Wow, that's an old colour. That's almost like a pinky red, almost like a magenta. Have you got real red? Real red is a lovely red. It's like a slightly deep red, not blood, almost blood red, I guess. That sort of colour. Bye, Heather. Thank you so much for coming on. Nice to see you. No doubt Ruth will be live a bit later, so you can go and check her out on her channel. Just going to get these cleaned. Oh, there is an actual real red. Yes, it's called real red. So I used it tonight. Do you want to see the card I made? So I was creating a Christmas card. It doesn't actually, it's not going to show up that very well because it's this strip here. So this is, if you're coming to my class at my house this month, this is the Christmas card we're going to make. So yeah, every month we do a Christmas card and then a non-Christmas card. Ah, I miss things, says Kenzie. Yeah, there is an actual real red. It's a really lovely colour. I would say watermelon ones is a bit more pinky tone to it. So yeah. Right, cleaned stamps. If that's everything, I will say my goodbyes once again, and thank you so much for joining me on my channel. And just subscribe and make sure all notifications are on if you want to see me live again or catch any videos, which I rarely do edited videos now. I'm usually coming on live. If you are interested in joining the WhatsApp broadcast group, which means that you'll get a WhatsApp notification to say that I'm going live, but it's only a matter of me having your number. Although you're part of a group, nobody else has your number. Okay, so if you want to be added onto that, then email me at stampinstarcreations@gmail.com. Hopefully my lovely admin Vicky will pop it in, or somebody else can just pop that in the chat. Your window's on the other side tonight. Now my window, I don't know if it comes out mirrored, but this is how it is, depending how you're seeing it. So my window is to my right as I come into my room. This is how it always should be, unless it mirror images. So this is how my room is set up. So my door is behind me and I'm facing a wall in front of me, and my window is to my right. So, oh, I am mirrored. Oh, so can you see my window on this side then? Interesting. So this is my right. No, we didn't use Petal Park tonight, did we? No. Ah, it looks like my window's on the left. Okay, that's confusing then. Okay, I get it. I'll get it. Right, I don't want to prolong you any longer. I'm going to head off and put all my bits and pieces away. And I'll be back on when I'm back on. Thank you. There's my email address if you want to be added to the group. And yeah, go get crafting, get stamping. It's a fun hobby. Oh, night night everybody. Take care. I miss what group? WhatsApp group. Did you mean miss what group, or do you mean a WhatsApp group? Sleep well, everyone. God bless you. Lots of love. Bye. Oh, bye, Jenny. Yeah, enjoy when you do get a chance to use them. Much love to you, Jenny, and I hope that injury gets better soon, so you get a chance to use all your bits and pieces. Bye, everyone. Can't find the exit. There I am. All right.